Here are some conditions elsewhere in Iowa. At Mason City, fog was reported with a temperature of 44. At Lamoni, it was sunny with a temperature of 78. It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 64 at Ottumwa and 63 at Omaha Council Bluffs. It was cloudy.
It appears I lost connection back there.
49 at Waterloo, 52 at the Quad
I'm not
Cities,
sure why.
Now for a few weather conditions around the region. At Kansas City, it was partly sunny.
But we're gonna head back east here.
With a heat index of 84. Winds were gusting to 38. At Grand Island, it was cloudy. The temperature was 40 degrees. The wind chill was 31. At Sioux Falls, drizzle and fog were reported. The temperature was 34 degrees. Winds were gusting to 31. The wind chill was 22. At Minneapolis, St. Paul, light rain was falling. The temperature was 36 degrees. Winds were gusting to 38. The wind chill was 25. Once again at 1 p.m. in Des Moines.
You're back, yeah. Yeah, we're back. I don't know what happened there.
11 degrees.
I went to look at Facebook and saw the live stream went down. I was like, oh, that's not cool.
It was mostly sunny. The temperature was 59.
Look how much these clouds have built in.
15 degrees Celsius, the dew point 51, and the relative humidity 75%. The wind was east at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.41 inches and falling. Looking around the area, at Boone, fog was reported with a temperature of 50. It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 57 at Newton and 57 at Encanay. It was cloudy with a temperature.
We're going to be headed east down Highway 34 for a while. Not too long though. Probably get off at the next exit and see what's going on again.
Mason City, fog was reported with a temperature of 45.
Nothing interesting quite yet. We do have some pretty nice storm cells to our south, but that's really about it at the moment. We can go take a look at those.
It was cloudy with a temperature of 44 at Spencer, 51 at Waterloo.
That's what those ones look like for you.
And 47 at Sioux City.
Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on those to make their way up to us. They should be here in about an hour.
The temperature was 84 degrees.
Maybe 2 hours at the most.
Winds were gusting to 43 at Grand Island.
Do have a nice other cell starting to pop up to the north of the main convection there of those couple severe thunderstorm warnings. So some stuff to keep an eye on for a little bit.
The wind chill was 24. At Minneapolis, St. Paul, light rain was falling. The temperature was 36 degrees. Winds were gusting to 32. The wind chill was 26. Once again at 2 p.m. in Des Moines, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 59 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central Iowa. For today and tonight, there is an enhanced to moderate risk of severe thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind will all be possible. Storms are expected to be fast-moving, and if tornadoes develop, they may quickly become strong. In addition, strong winds are expected tonight with gusts.
Go ahead and get off here and
now the extended outlook for the period
just pretty much keep on waiting.
are expected to continue through much of Wednesday with gusts near 35 miles per hour at times. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation is likely late this afternoon into this evening. This is NOAA All Hazards Weather Radio Station WXL 57 at Des Moines, Iowa, transmitting on 162.55 megahertz. This broadcast originates from the National Weather Service at Des Moines, Iowa. The current time is 2:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for Des Moines and surrounding locations. Rest of today, cloudy early this afternoon, then partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Not as cool times in the mid-70s. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30
All right,
miles an hour.
we will sit here and wait.
80%. mostly cloudy. Showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms until midnight. Then a chance of
If you guys have any questions, feel free to rattle them off as we're sitting here. I'll be lurking at the chat. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this microphone and switch it to the other one to save some battery. That way when the storms really get going, you guys can hear me nice and clear. Alright, let me know how that is, guys. Hopefully that's not too bad. I do have the AC roaring for the laptop here, but... Tornado watch has been issued. I'm gonna go ahead and update a couple things here. Still have a moderate risk. It hasn't been upgraded. But I'm just gonna go ahead and read off what they have posted here in this Outlook. Tornadoes, severe thunderstorm, gust, and large hail are possible today and tonight from the upper Great Lakes to central Texas. Tornado potential is focused today over parts of Iowa and Illinois this afternoon, and especially tonight over parts of the Ozark to the Arklatex region. So what that means for me, we're going to chase most of these storms into Illinois, and then around 10 to 11 o'clock, if those start to lose their strength, we're going to head south and try to chase some nocturnal storms, which should be pretty fun. That's kind of the plan for now. It should be interesting to see what all happens. You guys are going to see the ticker change here in a second at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead and let you guys see me here, maybe. Reactivate it. There we go. Alright, let's go take a look at radar again. Wonder if this road will take us back to Highway 1. Does not look like it. I don't really want to go any further south at this time. Storm's starting to look pretty good. Let's check the echo tops and see how those are doing. Yeah, storm is pushing 46 feet. Not seeing anything locally that's popping up yet. Still got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings over in Illinois. Sure is hot too, sitting in the sun. I'll go ahead and flip around and show you guys this clouds behind me here. That's what I keep looking at outside the window. Oh, the waiting game. Do have another radar that I'm looking at down here, so you guys can see that. Yeah, you might be able to see it. Storm really is starting to shoot through the top. Update that ticker like I said I would 5 minutes ago. It's gonna look a little goofy for a second, but we will get it fixed. I don't know why the SPC has to type their stuff out like this. That should be looking good now. Just really keeping an eye on that radar. Again, if you guys are just kind of hanging out, wondering what's going on, we do have a tornado watch that was issued about 15 minutes ago. Intense thunderstorms will increase in coverage this afternoon across the watch area, with supercells expected. Very large hail and tornadoes will occur in the strongest cells. That tornado watch covers Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, just barely north of Waterloo, northern Missouri, and western Illinois. I would show that on the screen for you guys, but I can't do it right now. Wow! Thunderstorms with hail surface and aloft to 3.5 inches. Oh my gosh. 60-knot wind gust. Wow. Ay. Man, I'm tired. Need some storms. Wake me up a bit. These storms are starting to head into a bit of a radar hole. It's like they need another radar site. If they could upgrade the one in Colombia to a full-size radar, that'd be great. Yeah, go for it. You can ask. Yeah, ask whatever you want. I can show you guys around the car. Do something. If I do that, I'll have to plug a different cable in because the one I got plugged in right now is not long enough. In fact, I should probably do that anyway, just to prepare for when we do want to get out of the vehicle. I got a 10-foot USB cable. Should do great for us. Let me untangle it from the 5 million things in the back. There's so many cables in here now. It's kind of absurd. I find it funny that my laptop is screaming, like the fans are screaming. They certainly don't need to be because the laptop is cold. Alright, let's see. We got. Need a cable manager? They're kind of managed in the back a little bit. Not a whole lot, but let me log into Facebook on this other phone here. Yeah, there's some more. There's always more followers and whatnot throughout the week. I've been noticing. It seems like every day there's about 10 more new people following. And for those of you who may be new and tuned in, I appreciate that a lot. If you would be so kind, when we get some real storms starting to form and we actually are streaming them, you guys want to share out the stream, that'd be great. I can't guarantee this stream will still be active in a couple hours, but we'll see what happens. Looks like those clouds off to the east are really starting to build. Gotta check my phone quick, guys, so I am gonna switch this to radar. My phone is on fire. Thing is warm. Yeah, the subscriber thing, I know YouTube's been lacking quite a bit, but I have a feeling I am already screwed on the algorithm for YouTube. I used to post a lot of gaming live streams on that channel. Then I just kind of repurposed it for storm chasing, and well, I've heard that's bad to do. Sorry, guys. You turned location off. You may not be able to find your device. Yeah, well, I don't plan on losing it. This is the Davenport radar that we're looking at right now, off the Radar Omega app. We're actually using the desktop version. Go ahead and switch radar sites and see what's going on over here. We need a radar right here in Kirksville. Perfect spot for a radar. Just a tiny radar hole in Iowa. It's not really a huge one. Wow, that cloud in front of us, guys, is really starting to shoot through. Look at that. See right... Ooh, that guy right there. Look how much that's shooting through. Every second that goes on, it gets higher and higher. Not seeing much to the south or to the west. Clouds are really starting to build, which tells me that if any storms form over here, they could be capped. I don't like that. That means they won't really happen. They won't really happen. What? I just logged in. How has my session expired already? Huh. Oh, I hate Facebook sometimes, guys. Do you know how much of a struggle it was from a creator standpoint or a Facebook page manager? You guys would be like, why do you even use Facebook anymore? It's so bad. Got a school bus. You guys want to see the school bus? There's the school bus. Going to pick up the kids. That's right, it's that time of day. I'm gonna get out of the car. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're may have jumped the gun on the live stream just a little early, but as you can see to the left of your screen there on the radar, we do have some storms finally starting to make their way up into Iowa. In fact, it looks like right around this region we do have some that are about to hit the border. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on things for now. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the car, get a little stretch in, because I have a feeling we're going to be moving here soon. So hang tight, guys. We'll be moving shortly. take a couple pictures of the cube as these clouds start to roll in. A little breezy. How's everybody doing in here? Looks like we're doing good. Put the camera away. I gotta look for that lens cap. I lost it on the last storm chase. It's one of those things where I was taking pictures and needed the lens cap off immediately. So I just threw it in the car, but now I don't know where it's at. There it is. There it is. Got a bowling league tonight again. I could tell the camera got wet last time we used it. Let's get these batteries. Charger back in the bag. Yeah, 9-pin. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. I haven't, like I said last time, I haven't been bowling in forever. Go ahead and put these cords in the back. Oh, it's starting to get interesting. A lot of beautiful clouds everywhere. Let's see if we got enough cable to go outside. I think we do. Possibly. If it stops getting stuck. There we go. Look how far out we can go, guys. Look at that cell booster looking all cute, doing its boosty things. So this general direction is where our storm should be coming from, somewhere right over top of the cube. But I am starting to wonder what these clouds are going to do, if they're going to form into anything or not. I highly doubt they will, but it's something to keep an eye on. Wow, this cable is like extremely long. Looks warm, dude. It's hot. Look at this. It's 78 degrees. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the steering wheel here. On the steering wheel, on the dash. Let me log into my phone. Get a little zoom in. It's not gonna work, is it? But yeah, it's pretty warm. Let me go ahead and kill the connection on the camera quick. And reconnect. Maybe we can see it then. There you go. 78. It's pretty warm, man. I'm not used to this. It is very, very warm. You would love to be down here right now just feeling it. It's a humid warm too, I should say. Let's actually grab the weather station out of the car. And let's see what we got going on. The weather station is not on the roof today, which is fine because I don't want it to go flying off again. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. But let's leave the weather station out for a bit and see what it can come up with for temperatures. I'm just gonna set it there on the roof like that. We're gonna give this a bit to acclimate to the outside temperature and the humidity and dew point, air pressure, all that fun stuff. Gotta love this warm spring air though. Just wait till later this week. I see somebody commented that it's supposed to be in the 70s in Waseca, and I don't doubt it because when I was looking at the models, I was like, I don't know how this forecast still says what it says, but I bet you it changed now today. All the models are saying 60s and 70s from basically now until through the end of the month, which is pretty nice. I don't know if that's all going to stay that way for a while or what's going to happen, but I was quite impressed to see that. Yeah, it should be pretty nice this weekend. I have a stupid notification in the way I can't see what chat says. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, all right. Oh, look at the nice little fishbowl going on here. Whee! I gotta go to the bathroom, guys, so I'm gonna set you back in the mountain. You guys can take a look at the skies while I head back here. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have a fire this week, and I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. There's a good chance if I storm chase all day and night and head into Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio tomorrow, that I'm probably gonna be pretty broke when I get back. But more the reason, if you guys really enjoy these streams and love what I do and want to support me as a storm chaser, there's a couple different ways you can donate. The main one is through stars. You can send stars on the Facebook. If you guys are on YouTube, head over to Facebook if you want to donate some stars. You don't have to by any means, but it certainly helps cover the cost around here, as gas was pretty expensive earlier. It was almost $4 a gallon at one of the gas stations I was at. About lost my mind. But yeah, gas is the main thing. I sleep in my car when I'm storm chasing. I don't spend extra money on hotels. It's just not worth it to me. And I haven't had a problem sleeping in the car before, so I don't really see a reason to change that. Obviously, the first time we have a problem, we will definitely change some things. And we're going to have to switch over to radar quick and show you guys what's going on down here in Missouri. We do have a tornado warning, and we can actually see it off this little radar site. It is just a radar indicated tornado. But the severe thunderstorm is packing 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind. And that is coming our way. Quick trip is 349. Yeah, I swear gas went down the other day, but I guess I was seeing things. Which is whatever, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom here. I will be right back. Oh my God, it's hot out here. It's steaming. I can't get over how warm it is. You guys are probably going to hear me say that about 100 times today, but it is warm. Little Minnesotan here, just toasting his cheeks. Got a lot of people coming in the stream. I appreciate it, guys. I don't think I'll be able to see if anybody donates or anything like that, but if I see it come through my Facebook thing later on today, I will definitely give you guys a shout out. We are going to be writing all the donation names on the frame of the car, probably right along here to start, and we'll just go make our way down. We have to update that actually, because we did get some stars the other day, which I thought was pretty cool. I appreciate all of you guys who donated. Some of you have bought merch, which is another way you can donate to help us stay on the road and just make sure I can get back home and still live my life normally. The brakes were pretty expensive, so kind of running low on cash this week, but we got enough to at least storm chase this week. I'll just be broke next week. No storm chase next week. Still in winter mode. What do you when you say winter mode? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. You'll have to explain that a little better for me. Let's go ahead and check to see how things are doing here at the weather station. Wow, look at that, guys. 80 degrees. Heat index of 82. 42% humidity, 58%, so maybe about 50%. I remember there being a way to look at the dew point, but I gotta figure out how to do that again. Huh. Well, now it says the heat index is 92 degrees, which is interesting. I swear this thing said dew point on it the other day. I could have been going crazy, but... Oh, yeah, we're in winter mode back home, that's for sure. It's freaking cold there, man. You know, at this point, I'm starting to think I might as well move to Iowa with as often as I've been down here the past 2 weeks. It's pretty boring around here, so I don't think that'll be happening ever, but I'm just really watching these clouds. Not a whole lot going on yet. They are definitely starting to fill in, though. Go ahead and put the weather station back in the car here. Couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day, even if we don't see anything, which is a very good possibility, but it's starting to look less likely. I know when I was leaving this morning, I'm like, boy, I'm about to waste a lot of time, a lot of money coming down here, but I think it will pay off. I'm hoping it does anyway. It's like I was saying earlier, storm chasing is all about which cell you want to place your bet on. And if you guys know anything about gambling, most of the time those bets do not pay off. So let's hope we make the right one today. It did just feel a massive, it just got really cold. It's a cold breeze. Something's going on in the skies above us. This door keeps closing on me. My elbow. Breeze is just a little bit. Storms in the Ohio area were still a day out, so it's a little early to say. They have an enhanced risk over there. Gonna actually bring it up on the SPC website quick and try to show you off the laptop screen. We'll see if you can see this or not, but let me bring it up here. Actually, we could just do this on the radar too, but this is what we're looking at. We got the enhanced risk through Illinois, all of Indiana, Ohio, up into Michigan. Even the Upper Peninsula has got a marginal risk, just barely, but it's there. We got enhanced risk all the way down to Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky. So I don't know how far I'm gonna go. It'll be kind of dependent on how much gas is out that way. Based on what I was seeing in Chicago, it shouldn't be too bad, but I mean, still, it's more than I'd want to pay. More than I am used to paying too. Starting to get warmer again. That cold breeze is gone. Starting to fry like a fried chicken out here. Well, I say we take a look at radar and make a plan here with you guys. So I'm not going to be able to see chat for a couple minutes here. We're just going to get a wide look at everything that's going on. I got flies flying around in here now. So here's our tornado warning that is coming into Centralia? Yeah, it'll be coming into Centralia here pretty soon. Harrisburg, Missouri, just north of Rochport. The radar is going to be a little off because we are using the full-scale radar that doesn't use the radar sites. But yeah, we got all this convection right in here. It's making its way off to the northeast. I do expect more storms to form just to the east or the west of these and to the north. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on to see what's going on. But today should be a good one. Yeah, I'm hoping today's a good one. I don't really want to go anywhere else. I just want to see one. If I see one today, I probably will only chase today. And when I say see one, I'm talking tornadoes, of course. But yeah, if we see one today, that'll fill my storm chasing fix, I guess you would say, for a while. For at least another month. And then I think I'll just keep on waiting for storms to come back home. As I was saying, we might have some storms over the next couple weeks back home. I'm thinking late next week we could see some interesting things. We do have a nice towering storm right in front of us right now. It's not a storm. Sorry, my brain's getting pulled a million directions right now. And we're not even chasing storms yet. We try to get this fly out. Go outside, buddy. Go outside. Okay. Well, apparently flies do not listen like dogs. No, it's back. Go! Go the other way! I really do not like that there's not a good radar to see these storms over here. That's alright. Clip the mic on the shirt. You guys will have to let me know if my audio ever cuts out today, because I will probably not see it once we really get going. Yeah, I think next week we should be seeing some, probably not an enhanced risk or anything like that, but we might have a few marginal and slight risk setups from the SPC. I'm going to move this microphone up even further because it's going to rub on the seatbelt. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We're just, again, if you guys are just hopping in the live feed now, we're just kind of waiting for storms to make their way up to where we're at. We're the blue dot on the radar. There's not really much to see right now. We do have some beautiful clouds passing us to the east here. They're headed northeast towards the Chicago area. Quad Cities. Should pass to the south of the Quad Cities. These clouds are really starting to fill in though. I don't like I was saying earlier, we need to have clear skies over here if we're going to have some really good thunderstorms. All right, Fly, you need to go, buddy. Yeah, go. Get out. Stream's been good so far. Yeah, I haven't seen any frames dropped the last 47 minutes we've been live here. Yeah, that was over an hour ago when the stream was like, yep, you're done for now, buddy. Try again later. I was like, all right, we'll try again later. That sounds good to me. I think it was because I unplugged my phone and got a little too far away from the car. I was actually in the process of showing you guys a pretty sick cloud, but when I got back in here and clicked on Facebook, I saw what was going on. So, yeah. Hopefully the live continues to be good because we're going to need it to be today. It's going to be a good day, guys. We got down here a couple hours early. In fact, I've been down here in southeastern Iowa, kind of the same area for the last 3 hours now. Just a-waiting. I should have took a nap, but it's too darn hot. And I don't want to run my car all day long. In fact, since we've been sitting here, we burned 1/8 of a tank. It's a lot of gas. It's currently 78 degrees. You guys want to sing a song? Just kidding, that's not happening. Not happening. All right. We need to swing this puppy around. Make sure the semi is not coming our way. And he's not, so we're gonna go ahead and whip this baby around and point you back west. Ah, now you can see our clouds coming in. Right back to where we were the first time we came here. Oh man, when people use emojis on YouTube, they do not come through. Oh, that's funny. How's it going, Crystal? Thanks for tuning in. We're just east of Fairfield, Iowa, off of Highway 34. 34 is just to our north by like a football field length. So we have options to go east, west, south, and north, which is good. But we don't really have to worry about an escape route right now. I am kind of watching that cloud that's going off to the right of your screen here. But it doesn't look too ferocious yet. I'm going to go ahead and crank this AC up a little bit to try to help these things cool down in here. It's just warm. You're listening from Bellevue, Illinois. Did you guys get any hail this morning? I saw there was some baseballs coming out of the sky in the Chicago area. Very scary hail when you got baseball-sized hail like that. That's just not fun at all for anybody. You're going to have damaged windshields, dented cars, messed up roofs that most likely need to be replaced. Very damaging severe storm that came through there. I had time to catch up with that, but I obviously don't feel like chasing baseball-sized hail today. Later on in the stream, we might end up chasing some storms like that are dropping big hail and go for a core punch, but we got to see something good before we do that. I don't want to ruin the windshield and driving with bugs smacking my face all the way home the next couple hours. Doesn't sound very fun anyway. Boy, that cloud off to the side, right side of your screen is really just starting to do some things, ain't it? Look at it go. Try to keep you guys. Oh, just took you right off the mount. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to keep you guys positioned that way, but then you fell right off. Doggy, it's getting warm in here. We're gonna have to start moving east, I think. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna start moving east. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. Alright. Turn off the caution light. And get her going. I'm just sweating like crazy. It is so warm. My thin Minnesota skin can't handle the heat. We're gonna be headed eastbound down Highway 34. Try to get out in front of these storms as they make their way towards the highway here. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got 27 of you on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate that a lot. Should be a stormy day. I am a tornado list the last couple chase seasons, so I think it's about darn time we see one today. We're not going to screw this up. Once we get on a storm, we're staying on that storm until that storm ain't raining no more. I don't know if you guys have seen the updated tornado count from Friday's storm, but it's over 100 tornadoes. That's a lot of tornadoes. So if we're having another day like that today, I don't think we'll see 100. That just seems a little high, but it's possible we could. I just don't see it happening, to be honest with you. Ooh, that camera still is working. Let's go. Whoa, strong wind gust. Try gusting 30, 40 miles an hour. If it's not, it's pretty close to it. I could start to see those storms coming up from the south. Still a ways away, but they are getting closer. There's nothing better than driving around the country chasing storms, guys. I'll tell you what. Over the years, I was always questioning how people would drive, thousands of miles a year just to see storms, but I think I completely understand it now. We've driven like 7,000 miles now, I think, the last 2 weeks. Yeah. 6,500 miles the last 2 weeks, guys. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever driven that many miles in a short amount of time like that.
Cloudy. A slight chance of thunderstorms until midnight. A slight chance of showers. Lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, mostly sunny. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs around 70. Chance of rain 20%.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll stay as safe as possible. Safe as possible. We've had a few close calls, but only when it was dark out and I couldn't see anything. But thankfully, we haven't had that happen for over a year now. So, well, actually, no. That just happened a couple weeks ago. What am I even saying? Yeah, a couple weeks ago, we were down in Mississippi storm chasing. We were all over Arkansas, Missouri, and ventured off into Mississippi chasing that rolling fork tornado, and we went for intercept on Interstate 55 right before it went through Winona, and it ended up being a really close call. If you guys want to check out that video, I believe I posted it on Facebook a couple weeks ago, but it's very scary. We were in the outer circulation of the tornado, and when I got onto Highway 404, the trees just started flying, man. It was not fun. We ended up crashing into a downed tree in the middle of the road and gave me a little hop out the seat, but it was fun. It was a fun day. Can't really complain about that storm chase. Obviously, what happened to Rolling Fork, Silver City, and the other towns further up the way got hit pretty good, and obviously that's not what we want to see when we're out here storm chasing it. Ideally, if a tornado were to form in the next hour, it would be in the middle of one of these fields out here, not hitting any farmhouses, no farmers' crops and all that type of stuff. We don't want to see any loss of life, we don't want to see damage, none of that stuff. Yeah, we'll be headed towards Indiana later on today. I'm not sure when we're going to get over that way and if we will, but we're going to try. We're going to be storm chasing until this thing dies out. As long as we got enough money, we'll keep her going. If you guys are watching on YouTube, as I'm sure many of you are, if you want to head over to Facebook, if you feel like supporting this storm chase and keeping us on the road even longer, you can donate with stars on Facebook. Now, obviously, certainly do not have to, but it helps keep us on the road for future storm chases and even the rest of this week's chase. We'll probably only be chasing today. We might end up chasing tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Hey, Justin. Hope you're doing good, man. We've got a lot of people watching on YouTube right now. I appreciate that a lot. Of course, there's other storm chasers you could be watching, but I'm glad you chose this guy. I had some of the greatest beginner's luck of storm chasing. If you guys are wondering if I've seen tornadoes in the past, yes, I've seen a total of 5, 6 tornadoes. It depends on how you want to count them, but 4 of them touched the ground, and the other two were just up in the sky. But this happened. Yeah, a lot of you from Minnesota will remember this, especially in my local area near Owatonna, but there was sister funnels that day, and both of them ended up touching the ground at different times. The first one I saw was on the other side of Highway 14 by Meriden, just on the south side, And when I called it in originally, the dispatch was super confused, and I'm pretty sure they did not take me seriously, because there was nothing, absolutely nothing forecasted that day, but the ball that day. But yeah, we chased that tornado, and it ended up dissipating pretty quickly. But as we got into Meriden, and I turned to go towards Owatonna on a back road, straight into Owatonna, right into by John Deere, there was another funnel that ended up forming, and a couple minutes later there was another one too. So I was just obviously losing my mind. I've never seen that many tornadoes in a day. Normally it's just one and done. But that was a fun day. I hope to have a day like that again. But I'm not even gonna lie, when you have days like that where you're seeing multiple tornadoes over a few hours, I mean, it was probably 5-6 hours we were watching those storms, your adrenaline is just running and running and running, and at the end of it, you get the adrenaline withdrawal, and it's, geez, man, it's strong. But yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. We've always been pretty safe when we're out here. Obviously, when it gets dark out, anybody, a storm chaser, even this insanely professional, super accurate storm chasers, even have close calls at night. We go back to El Reno 10 years ago. A lot of you in the storm chase community knows what happened, but Tim Samara is one of the smartest science storm chasers out there. His crew got swept off the road and rolled and rolled and rolled. And they did not make it through that storm chase, but it's definitely sad to see. We're not going to end up like that. We very well could, but we're going to do everything in our power not to end up like that. Let me go ahead and check the radar here. Yep, we need to keep moving east. We need to keep moving east. Keep moving on east. There you go. Now you guys can see what's going on. If you guys are tuning in, we're on Highway 34 headed eastbound, just east of Fairfield, Iowa. We're getting into position to intercept some severe thunderstorms that are making their way northeast out of Missouri and into Iowa. As we speak, they should be moving through here very shortly, within the next hour or so. And I get for most of you that are sitting at home, very shortly is not an hour, but when you're out here chasing, man, time is flying. I mean, I haven't been doing anything for 4 hours, and it feels like I've been doing everything, but I haven't done literally anything. So, just been kind of sitting here watching the skies, watching radar, seeing all the storm reports come in from Chicago and the baseball-sized hail. It's insane. I've never seen hail like that. I hope I never do on my vehicle, but yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to rattle away. If you haven't already, leave a like on the video, leave a like on the stream, whatever you want to call it. It helps the algorithm greatly. My YouTube algorithm is very screwed up, but it looks like it's doing pretty good today, so can't really complain there. If you guys want, you can share the stream out too. If you know anybody that's living in any of the severe weather risk area today, let them know there's storms coming, and they're starting. They're just now starting to fire up. Places in Missouri, Arkansas, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Kansas, and out in that area, you guys aren't expected to have very severe storms until tonight. You might have some, but not till later tonight. We might end up heading down that way, depending on how these storms are. We are closer to the border of Illinois and Iowa, probably about half an hour away.
Winds were gusting to 43. At Grand Island, it was cloudy. The temperature was 39 degrees. The wind chill was 30. At Sioux Falls, drizzle and fog were reported. The temperature was 35 degrees. Winds were gusting. Temperature was 65 degrees Fahrenheit, or 18 degrees Celsius. The dew point 53, and the relative humidity 65%. The wind was east at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.38 inches and falling. Looking around the area.
Just by looking at the radar, I think we need to start maybe going north.
54 at Boone, 56 at Ames, and 56 at Marshalltown. Kane reported 63, and Perry reported 60. Here are some winds were gusting to 39. At Grand Island, it was cloudy.
What happened?
The temperature was 39 degrees. The wind chill was 30.
Somebody will have to let me know if we're still alive. It looks like we just lost the stream.